My father.
Come on, family. That's all. Yeah, that's what they belong to me. The Giants. It'd be like the winter concert again. counting, I'm counting,
I'm counting, I'm counting on you. I stand who I am, counting on you. Here's where I stand, here's who I am. We'll make it through. Here's where I stand. Here's who I am. I'm counting on you. Here's where I stand. Here's who I am. We'll make it. We'll make it. We'll make it. Here's where I stand.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 142nd Commencement Ceremony of Plymouth High School. I'm Principal James Condon. To the members of the class of 2017 seated before me, please know how much I've enjoyed working with you over the past 4 years and seeing you grow both academically as well as socially. I congratulate you on the legacy that you will leave behind. You've many accomplishments to be proud of as individuals, in small groups, and as a class. When I look back at the class of 2017, I will always remember you for your ability to persevere, to overcome difficult obstacles, and to do so with a strong sense of togetherness and all-for-one attitude. Moving forward, never forget where you came from. Be thankful to those who have helped you along your way. Embrace the challenges that you will face tomorrow with passion and with courage. Take time throughout your life to celebrate your accomplishments, but always be humble. Know that you will encounter failures. That's a part of everyday life. But do so without fear. Be brave. Choose to fail forward. And always pursue the greatness that does await you. In conclusion to the class of 2017, you've set the bar high for those who will follow. Please know how much we appreciate you and how proud of you we truly are. Well done. To our guests who are with us this evening, we thank you for joining us as we celebrate this great class. We ask that together we model the type of behavior that we would expect of our young people who are seated on the floor. I want you to feel free to applaud as those who are close to you are recognized on the stage this evening. But at the same time, I ask that you be courteous to those who will follow the graduate close to you. Please applaud in a way that would make your graduate proud without causing distraction to those who follow. As we progress through tonight's commencement, you've already figured out it's going to be warm in here. At any time, should you feel a need to, please feel free to walk across the hallway and enjoy the comfort of the air-conditioned auditorium, which is live streaming this program. Following our program tonight, we'll be taking our graduates immediately from the gymnasium to the multipurpose room for our last meeting with them. We ask that you not follow them from the gymnasium to the multipurpose room, but instead choose between waiting for them out in the parking lot or in the hallway outside the gymnasium where they will find you. I have a special request. Unlike what I've done in years past, our program, our celebration always ends with two songs. The Plymouth High School alma mater, followed by the recessional. Oftentimes in years past, we've had spectators, special guests, choose to leave the gymnasium prior to the conclusion of the Plymouth High School alma mater. I ask that you refrain from doing that out of courtesy to those who have gone before us from this special place. Please remain seated till the conclusion of the recessional, and we'll get the graduates out swiftly, followed by our guests. Before going any farther, I'd like to introduce some special people seated behind me. I ask that you please refrain from applause until everyone has been introduced. For those seated on the stage, as I introduce your name, I ask that you please stand. Mr. Daniel Tyree, Superintendent of Plymouth Schools. Mr. Andrew Hartley, Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Brooke Bussey, Director of Special Programs. Mrs. Brooke Bussey, Director of Special Programs. Mr. Kyle Kaufman, my Assistant Principal. Mr. Ken Olson, my Dean of Students. Mr. Michael Delp, the Co-Director of the Widener School of Inquiry. Mrs. Jennifer Felke, Co-Director of the Widener School of Inquiry. Mr. Todd Samuelson, School Board President. Mr. Larry Holloway, School Board Vice President. Ms. Melissa Christensen, School Board Secretary. Mr. Larry Pinkerton, former Principal and current School Board Member. And finally, Ms. Robin Kupka, School Board Member. Please join me in welcoming these distinguished guests. I would also like to draw your attention to those who are seated to my left in the bleachers. Many of those seated to my left are faculty members from buildings throughout the Plymouth School Corporation. They've undoubtedly impacted the young people seated on the floor in front of me multiple times throughout their careers. And we're forever thankful for what you've done. Please say thank you, students, to the faculty members capable of being with us this evening. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Salutatorian, followed by the Valedictorian, for this year's graduating class. Our Salutatorian for the class of 2017 is Mr. Travis Owen. Travis is the son of Melissa and Mark Owen. He will graduate with a grade point average of 4.293. That's on a 4-point scale. Travis will be receiving an academic honors diploma. In addition, Travis recently received a statewide transfer general education core certificate from Ivy Tech, reflective of his completion of 30 required college credits as a high school student. Those credits are assured to be transferred to any state college or university. The financial benefit of this certificate is the equivalent of the cost of one's freshman year in college. Well done, Travis. Travis was recently inducted into the Plymouth High School Academic Hall of Fame by the faculty members of our mathematics and science departments. In addition to excelling in the classroom, Travis was deeply involved in service and community work. It's truly his passion. He was a dedicated member of our dance marathon group, which is a philanthropic project held annually in support of the Riley's Children's Hospital. Travis was active in numerous activities, serving as a co-president of his class his freshman year as well as his sophomore year, and as a class officer during his junior and senior years. Travis was nominated by the PHS staff to represent us at Hoosier Boys State, a program which allows students to engage in a mock student government, working actively with their peers from other schools throughout Indiana. Travis is the recipient of several scholarships, including the following: the Eugene and Florence Stanley Scholarship, the Richard F. and Betty J. Heiser Scholarship, the Beacon Credit Union Scholarship, the Martin Supermarket Scholarship, the Tri Kappa Marjorie Giffen and Carruthers Memorial Scholarship, the Fred Morrow Memorial Scholarship, the Marshall County FOP Scholarship, the Plymouth Firemen's Memorial Scholarship, the Comcast Leaders and Achievers Scholarship, and finally, the Merit Scholarship and the Presidential Scholarship awarded by the University of DePauw. This fall, Travis will be enrolling at DePauw University with an intent of studying biochemistry and a possible future in pre-medicine or pre-pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our salutatorian, Travis Owen. The valedictorian for the graduating class of 2017 is Mr. Garrett Garver. Garrett is the son of Dawn and Matthew Garver. He completes his high school career with a grade point average of 4.299 on a 4-point scale. He too will be receiving an academic honors diploma this evening. Garrett will leave Plymouth High School, ready for this, having earned in excess of 50 college credits as a high school student. Like Travis, he too has received the statewide transfer general education core certificate from Ivy Tech. Again, this represents total payment of the cost of his freshman year of college. Garrett was recently inducted by our faculty to the Plymouth High School Hall of Fame for his achievements in English language arts and Spanish. Throughout high school, Garrett excelled in speech and debate, and you will see those skills in just a moment. This year, Garrett placed first in the state in Congress and second in the district in the United States extemporaneous speaking category, qualifying him for the National Speech and Debate Tournament in June. Garrett also participated in our Business Professionals of America program, where he placed first in the state in both economic research and accounting math concepts, while placing fifth in financial math and analysis. Garrett was also an integral member of our Plymouth High School Spell Bowl team, a group that this year won our conference championship before placing third in state competition. Garrett's tremendous leadership skills were displayed by his continuous involvement in student government throughout high school. He served as a class officer his freshman year, was the co-class president his sophomore year, and class president as a junior. Finally, he served as a senior class vice president. Scholarships were also numerous for Garrett, and they included the Eugene and Florence Stanley Scholarship, the Richard F. and Betty J. Heiser Scholarship, the Samuel Eliot Perkins Memorial Scholarship, the Purdue Alumni Club of Marshall County Scholarship, the Kiwanis Key Club Scholarship, the American Legion Oratorical Scholarship, the 2017 Daniel Tyree Speech and Debate Scholarship, the Stephen P. Jeffers Memorial Outstanding Senior Speaker Scholarship, the St. Joseph Regional Medical Center Health Careers Scholarship, the Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship, the Purdue University Marquis Scholarship, the Purdue University Charles B. Jordan Memorial Scholarship, and finally, the Purdue University Trustees Scholarship. Garrett's future plans include enrolling at Purdue University and studying pre-pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our valedictorian, Mr. Garrett Garver.
Good evening, everyone. Well, class of 2017, we made it. And it looks like nobody's walking out on me, so I guess I'm doing all right. Before I begin, I'd like to say a few thank yous. I'd like to thank my friends, my family, my teachers, Netflix, and coffee. I found out a week ago that I was going to be delivering the commencement address tonight. In the spirit of high school, I thought I should wait until the last minute to write my speech. But instead, I decided to write 5 different commencement speeches, and I chose this one. For years, we have been waiting for this moment where we will end a chapter in our lives and begin another. It's at times like these where we can reflect upon the lessons we have learned. Tonight, I'd like to share 5 of the most important lessons that I've learned. First, I learned to stay out of danger. For example, I have never seen a girl's bare shoulders, but I know they are very dangerous. However, as long as there's a 3-finger wide piece of clothing over them, I know I'm safe. And don't even get me started on how dangerous midriffs are. Second, I learned resilience. One of the days many students dreaded in high school was the first day back from winter break. This year, as I was driving to school for the first day back, it seemed like a normal day until I arrived at the intersection of 11th Road and Olive Trail, and I noticed a strange light coming from the back of my vehicle. So I turned and looked, and I realized it wasn't a light. My car was on fire. On the first day back of my last semester in high school, I watched my car burn to the ground. But I still made it to first hour on time. Third, I learned perhaps the most important lesson. I learned that when you're on time, Attention class of 2017. Plymouth High School has issued a heat advisory. Please take the following precautions. Remain in your seats as you receive a piece of candy. Prepare to receive your diplomas and dispose of your trash using the trash containers located throughout the building. I felt that it was only appropriate that we have one final heat wave where every senior could win. We made it through 13 years of school, and we were on time, at least most of the time. But fourth, I learned to live a happier life. Living a happy life, I truly believe, is of utmost importance, especially given the state of our nation. In fact, there is an entire chapter in the 2017 World Happiness Report dedicated to America's declining happiness. I read that chapter, and after reading it, I felt a decline in my own happiness score. But this report truly addressed the underlying problem within Americans' happiness. As a society, we have a misconception that having money will make us happy, but that's not the case. Average income has been increasing while happiness has been decreasing. In fact, some of the primary causes of this decline in happiness include less social support, less sense of personal freedom, less generosity, and more perceived corruption. At some point in time, we transformed the identity of the American dream and forgot the American dream is not about money. It's about happiness. While writing this speech, I was drawn repeatedly back to a critical question. What will be the class of 2017's legacy? Perhaps restoring the American dream will be the class of 2017's legacy. We will be the class that improves social support and builds inseparable connections. We will be the class that recovers the sense of personal freedom as we will make our voices heard in future elections. We will be the class that gives more willingly and increases national generosity. We will be the class that lives our lives with integrity and ends corruption. We will be the class that reverses the trend in our nation and brings back happiness. We will be the class that restores the American dream. In the coming years, our class will diverge on different paths. Some of us will continue our education in college. Others will serve our nation as a part of the U.S. military, and some will begin their careers. At this point, I would like to reflect on the fifth and final lesson. Life is meant to be celebrated. Don't forget to take time to stop, pause, and savor the moment. Life moves fast, and there's nothing that is certain in life. So take every chance that you have to celebrate. So, PHS Class of 2017, tonight we end a chapter of our lives, and we begin another. As you leave PHS and begin your new journey, find out what you are passionate about and build meaningful relationships. Make new friends, pursue your true happiness, and celebrate. So go forth and build the legacy of the Class of 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Garrett. That was a wonderful speech. Students of the class of 2017, I'm afraid that my work with you is now completed. At this time, it's my honor to recognize you as graduates in waiting. And to do that, I'll call to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Tyree. As you've heard me say at other special occasions, this is Mr. Tyree's last commencement with us. I have much to be thankful for to Mr. Tyree, as do all of us. His legacy at Plymouth Schools is a long one. In excess of 30 years serving as a teacher, a coach, an assistant principal, an assistant superintendent, and a superintendent, his vision has been extraordinary and has put Plymouth Schools on the cutting edge of greatness as a high school throughout not only the state of Indiana, but on the national scale. Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Daniel Tyree.
Good evening, mothers and fathers, families and friends, and other guests. Sitting before you are the men and women of the class of 2017. These men and women have worked hard to leave Plymouth High School with skills and talents and credits needed to make a future in this world. For instance, Juan Garcia is going to Ball State University to major in telecommunications. Through his contacts in high school, he will cover the 2040 Super Bowl for ESPN and also play in the halftime show with his best friend John Bon Jovi, who he met at Notre Dame through PHS. Just a prediction. Alexandra Diaz will finish her cosmetology degree and then finish a business degree at Ivy Tech, come back to Plymouth, where she loves, and start a business called Visions, where she and a partner will plan quinceañeras from the beginning to end, but she'll also give me a haircut on the side. Finally, Emery Smith will finish her degree in computer science and Chinese and then become the first engineer to successfully print a 3D kidney so that no one will ever die waiting for a kidney transplant. And I could go on and on with my vision of this class, but I won't. I will, however, leave with one last ditty. And it's not corny and it's not funny, but it's from my heart to the class of 17. I would like to give you an Irish blessing, class. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be ever at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, class of 17, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Amen. Now, members of the Board of Education, as Superintendent, Plymouth Community School Corporation, and in consultation with my good friend, Mr. James Condon, Principal of Plymouth High School, I confirm that each student has successfully completed all academic requirements for graduation as established by Plymouth Community School Corporation, the Indiana Department of Education, and the State of Indiana. Members of the class of 2017, I congratulate you.
Ashley Nicole Harrell. Garrett Matthew Garver. Alexis Morgan Astrop. Catherine Abigail Almendarez. Catherine Mildred Almendarez. Naomi Almendarez Hernandez. Diana Janath Alvarenga. Kyra Nicole Andrzejewski. Jesus S. Arriaga. America Diana Arroyo. Estefania Arroyo. Melanie Lynn Arroyo. Edward Atterbury. Christopher Michael Avery. Leonardo Fabian Baca. Marcos Julian Baca. Diana Baca Delgado. Jesus Baca Paredes. Jaime Baca Ramirez. Mitchell Allen Bachtel. Jasmine Noel Baird. Gabriel McCade Bastardo. Skylar James Beindorf. Ethan David Byler. Alexandra Jo Berg. Mary Elizabeth Blake. Madison Nicole Blosser. Abigail Azaria Jane Bloom. Anna Ray Bachman. Derek Bolin. Frances Violet Bodorf. Sarah Eileen Bradley. Jared Joseph Bubica. Shawnee Lee Booker. Aiden C. Berkins. Angela Justine Bussey. Micah Calhoun. Rosa Maria Nicole Calix Moreno. Derek R. Campana. Alexis Cantero. Alessandra Moises Cardiel. Ryan Samuel Carmichael. Nathaniel Bradley Carper. Logan Andrew Carroll. Gustavo Castaneda Juarez. Gabriel Ryan Selmer. Grant M. Clady. Peyton Dawn Clemens. Janelle Marie Cleveland. Megan Lee Cooper. Nathan Kenneth Corsaw. Alejandro Cortez. Natasha Renee Kraft. Rachel Ann Crawford. Ashley Taylor Crosby. Bailey Madison Zarnecki. Kirsten Nicole Daly. Trevor Allen Danielson. JC Nicole Dare. Chance Jacob Davidson. Seth William DeMarco. Alicia Lee Denny. Mackenzie Jean Darefield. Alejandra Diaz. Cassie Nicole Dickey. Felicia Marie Dixon. Tristan Grant Dotson. James Michael Duty. Hannah Jean Dowell. Kendall Elise Dreibelbus. Jessica Celeste Drury. Michael Francis Eads. Joshua B. Eberly. Michael Elliott Ebert. Lucas R. Eskew. Sarah A. Fager. Matthew D. Favorite. Michael MacArthur Feast. Nicholas Andrew Felke. Araya Jane Ferguson. Elia Figueroa. Trevor Patrick Fisher. Nicholas Jack Fowler. Emma M. France. Isaias Jose Frias. Jared Raymond Fuzi. Edgar Javier Gallardo. Tyler Jacob Games. Juan Xavier Garcia. John Stephen Gerard. Christopher Adam Giles. Brianna Lynn Gilmore. Brianna Ray Golday. Jaime Dario Gomez. Alfredo de Jesus Gonzalez. Christina Martin Gonzalez. Seth Samuel Grimmett. Trevor Joel Grimmett. Devin Susan Gritton. Kendall M. Grove. Wendy Irene Guernsey. Dylan Lee Hall. Austin John Hardesty. Alma Jennifer Harrow. Noah Lee Harrell. Austin Joseph Hartz. Ty Johnson Haig. Daisy Hernandez. Maria Del Rocio Herrera. Ben Walter Herman. Abby Nicole Hertel. Bailey Alexander Hess. Emily Michelle Hoffer. Andrew Cole Holliday. David George Holland. Sydney R. Holsworth. Hannah Abigail Hoppel. Nicole D. Horvath. Patrick Lee Hauser. Erin Bethann Hunter. Alicia Renee Jackson. Michaela Marie Jernstrom. Ashley Nicole Johnson. Dylan Douglas Johnson. Caitlin Marie Johnson. Michael David Johnson. Sierra Jai Keaton. Zoe W. Kyleman. Sophia Louise Keller. Divan Kitzelhan. Austin Philip Nepper. Lauren Elizabeth Coulter. Caleb David Koss. Danielle Marie Lefebvre. Victoria Lane Bowen Lesenby. Ryan Aaron Lead. Daisy Deanne Lewis. Emily Rose Listenberger. Salome Lachman. Kirsten Joanne Jean Long. Olivia Sylvia Long. Adriana Renee Lowry. Luke Harrison Lyon. Dylan Michael Manuel. Chad Michael Martin. Harrison Omar Martinez. Luis Miguel Martinez. Noah Paul Masterson. Connor L. Matthews. Katie Marie McCormick. Haley Nicole McFarland. Kyle James McGinty. Tristan J.W. McMillan. Cheyenne Renee McVicker. Michaela Elizabeth Ann Metters. Trey Jordan Matheny. Sierra Juanita Myers. Holly Elizabeth Milbrath. Cody Harold Miller. Christopher Nathaniel Milton. Chaz Weston Montgomery. Guillermo Ezequiel Morales. Hector Enrique Moreno. Jordan Robert Morrow. Zachary Todd Moser. Donna Moyok. Katera K. Murphy. Braddock David Neese. Tyler A. Nethercutt Ludwig. Benjamin William Newsom. Tyler Allen Newton. Nathaniel Isaiah Nixon. Christopher Ryan Nudwang. Elizabeth Ann Northcutt. Deja Rejan Oakley. Dylan Blaze O'Brien. Elena Exner. Oscar Olvera. Taylor Aldine O'Neill. Maria G. Ortiz. Douglas Howard Overmeyer. Sharon Oviedo. Travis M. Owen. Waldina Pacheco. Dylan Wesley Pavey. Seth Allen Peterson. Tyler Jacob Petsky. Carson Rain Mallory Pfeiffer. Matthew Frank Pintel. Zachariah Allen Posey. Joshua Lee Pranger. Hannah Nicole Puckett. Jorge Luis Quintana. Stacy Millie Ramos. Sierra Veronica Ratley. Calvin Joseph Raymond. Austin Thomas Reed. Jesus Ribolo. Jared Keith Renfro. Cynthia Vanessa Renteria Ruvalcaba. Alexander Quinton Rose. Matthew Jordan Reisner. Matthew W. Rader. Jose Javier Rosas. Kelly Brittany Rosas. Riley Eileen Rose. Alexander Riley Rostron. Ethan Michael Rozicki. Amy Reese Ramirez. Gabriela Del Carmen Reese Lycona. Justin Lee Russell. Olvero Sala Ayala. Madeline Page Samuelson. Jennifer Nicole Sayer. Cody Michael Schoaf. Destiny Marie Schoaf. Colton Lane Schuler. Lene Jane Singleton. Brandon E. Smith. Emery Ann Smith. Kennedy Elise Snyder. Rogeles Suhey Solis Torres. Jonathan Daniel Summers. Andrea Rochelle Soria. Miranda Elizabeth Southwell. Brandy Rose Spar. Andrew Thomas Spencer. Brittany May Splix. Lexi Drew Stein. Sierra Elizabeth Lynn Stevens. Madison Nicole Stevens. Hallie Mae Stiles. Rayanna Lynn Myers Stiles. Sierra Lynn Strickland. Grant V. Stukenborg. Abigail Marie Zambathi. Jared L. Feeling. Zachary Tomlin. Ashlyn R. Townsend. Mai Tran. Isabel Trevino. Noah A. Trump. Sandra Valdez. Vanessa Valdez. Caitlin Page Van Gilder. Daniel Zolt Vegso. Maria Angelica Velarde. Hannah Janae Walker. Alex Ray Walter. Macy Rose Warren. Isaac Russell Went. Sage K. Wessel. Kirsten Ann White. Elizabeth Renee Wickens. Lauren Ruthann Wiegand. Mackenzie Jean Winrote. Virginia K. Wood. Eric Robert Worston. Zachary James Exaver. Mohammed Yassin Yassin. Hudson Scott Yoder. Michael Andrew Yo. Amanda Nicole Youngs. Zoel Jade Zellers. Colin Michael Roth. Stephen Glenn Salmos. Lane Austin Everly.
As president of the Plymouth Community School Board, it is my distinct honor and privilege to be the first to recognize you, class of 2017, as graduates. Congratulations, you may now advance your tassels.
Friend.